Hi. Books are plane, train and road. They are journey and destination. They are home. Welcome to book reading series presented by my school friend Kiran Kurvade.
Thank you so very much, Kritika. That's Kritika, my school time classmate. We studied together in Kendriya Vidyalaya. And since then, Kritika happens to be so focused, down to earth, and very disciplined and strict. You know why so strict? Because her mother was our teacher, Rai madam, our Hindi teacher. And she used to be so disciplined and so strict, right? But very caring, amazing. Whatever little good we are because of our such good teachers, isn't it? And Kritika carries that legacy, needless to mention, yeah. So thank you, Kritika, thank you very much, yeah. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if I may pick today one of my favorite and very close to heart, emotional intelligence book, Emotional Intelligence 2.0, yes. Emotional Intelligence 2.0. This is by Bradberyy and Greeves. Yeah, amazing book. Today, we all know that emotional intelligence hardly needs an introduction. Everybody knows about it. Everybody would have gone some or other workshop or training session or some talk about emotional intelligence, and the net is flooded with emotional intelligence stuff, isn't it? Yeah. There are many social groups on social media, emotional intelligence. So we all know, but let's be very honest. Let's be ruthlessly honest with each other. Despite of knowing about emotional intelligence, despite of going through, I've seen even people, they have done research, PhD in emotional intelligence. Don't they get angry? Don't they suffer through some? Don't they suffer? At least little bit, at least this much. Don't they get scared? Don't they get worried? I mean, don't they go through this turbulence or storm of emotions? Yeah, we all, yeah. So for a teacher, it's like, it's often, said, preach what you practice. But for that, you need to be very honest. Yeah, you may be taking a session on certain, some big topic of emotional intelligence, or maybe for that matter, how to overcome fear or maybe anger or whatever it is. But that doesn't mean that, you being a human being, you will not go through it. Practice what you preach is, first, be honest. Second is how long you hold on to these negative emotions. Quickly you should let go. Yeah. If any argument, any discussion, if you are able to end with, by ending on a note of love and compassion, yeah, forgiveness, yeah, seeking forgiveness and saying I love you, and truly meaning what you are saying. You should mean by what you are saying. Trying to make up things, yeah. I learned from one of the superstars. He says, whenever I face camera, I get nervous. Yeah, very good, very nice. Because nervousness is the mirror, is the reflection of responsibility. You should. But the point is, ladies and gentlemen, how soon you get over it. Before things enslave you, you should get over it. You should become the master, not a slave to it. Some people, they are blessed within minutes. Yeah. Some may take few hours, few may take few days. That's okay, that's fine. But your intent should be that you want to get over it. Yeah. See, the thing is, even the so-called self-actualized people or arrived people, on the screen, all those things will pass through. All those negative emotions or negative thoughts will pass through in discussion with someone. The thing is, first of all, you should not touch all those things. You should not pick up all those things. Yeah? Don't touch. Yeah, just remain an observer. Yeah, dispassionate observer. But see, many times we have to touch, we have to pick up, because our programming is like that. Especially when you interact with your loved ones, to whom you look up to with certain degree of maturity, isn't it? Yeah, it could be your family members, it could be at work front. Yeah, it's fine. But the thing is, then if you're touched, then what will happen? It will color you. But then your challenge as a warrior, as a peaceful warrior, is get over it very soon. Yeah, go tell them, sorry. Even if you begin by sorry. Yeah. People don't care how much you know unless they know how much you care for them. I repeat, people don't care how much you know unless they know how much you care for them. As simple as that. So ladies and gentlemen, this was my personal observation, personal experience. That let's be honest. No, गुस्सा आता है तो ठीक है यार, आता है. But how soon you get over it, and आप किस दिशा में जा रहे हो यार, जैसी दिशा वैसी दशा, you will get over to it. That's fine. And there is no permanent solution to it. I have seen the illumined, the so-called even Masihas also. They also shed tears out of certain emotions, out of certain love. You know, they also go through pain. Yeah, it's fine. But the thing is, उनका डर दहशत नहीं बनता, उनका गुस्सा नफरत नहीं बनता. I repeat, उनका डर दहशत नहीं बनता, उनका गुस्सा नफरत नहीं बनता. This is what I learn, and this is what I practice. This is what I preach. Okay. So now, when it comes to this book, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, I'll tell you what is the major takeaway of this book. The major takeaway of this book is the world's most popular emotional intelligence test is there. And these people, Travis and Jean, they have surveyed 5 lakh people, yeah? 5 lakh people, yeah? And so it is not some kind of mumbo jumbo, yeah? It is well researched kind of a stuff in this emotional intelligence, yeah? So this is what, and there is an envelope, you know, in which they have given the passcode and everything, and it is an online test of emotional intelligence, yeah? The best possible test of emotional intelligence, which you can go through, yeah? Because it needs to be measurable, right? Isn't it? It should be specifically knowing, you know, where you know your SWOT analysis when it comes to emotional intelligence. So as we all are aware, since we have gone through emotional intelligence a lot, isn't it? Emotional intelligence, there are various theories. Many people have propounded many theories, many psychologists, isn't it? It's basically to recognize the emotional patterns, to use them, to understand them, regulate, all those things are there, we understand. So primarily it is basically to recognize and regulate. Yeah, manage. That's what it is. Yeah, how to use. Yeah. First is observation. Many people, they don't know their heart patterns. Many people, they don't know their triggers. Many people are unable to uncover their engrams. Many people don't know which negative thoughts, you know, they are in. You know, many people are happy slaves. They are okay with that. Yeah. The first thing is to truly recognize, to mirror. Yeah. And for that, I feel every relationship is a mirror. Yeah. Every relationship. If you are a husband, you know, that relationship, husband wife, every relation, you know, is a mirror. It could be husband wife, it could be father son, it could be, you know, mother daughter, it could be father daughter, it could be, you know, a boss, a subordinate, it could be, you know, a client and a salesman, it could be any relation, a teacher and a student, yeah, it could be any relation. Every relation you come across, and if you think, you know, your ego, your conditioning is, you know, it's being attacked and you feel insulted, it means something is wrong. I feel that as long as you feel insulted, it means some dirt is there, some emotional, you know, impurity is there. You need to purify that. It keeps going. And believe me, you know, I'm working on ego since years, and still there is so much of impurity. Yeah, so much of impurity. Our job, मुझे लगता है मरते दम तक उसको साफ करना है, clean करना है, and be honest with that. है तो है. Otherwise, there are people, dangerous people, you know, they wear some mask, some facade, and they say, हाँ भाई हमें तो गुस्सा ही नहीं आता, हमें तो बुरा ही नहीं लगता, हमें तो डर लगता ही नहीं. डर क्या होता है? उनको पूछो ईमानदारी से कि किस हालात से वो जाते हैं, अकेले में पूछो उनको, वो नहीं बताएंगे आपको, लेकिन उनको बोलो कि मिरर के सामने खड़ा हो जाओ और अपने आप से बातें करो तो पता चलेगा कि क्या होता है. The contents of the books are the journey, the big picture, what emotional intelligence looks like, understanding the 4 skills, and the 4 skills are, let me tell you, the first self-awareness and self-management, social awareness and social management. Okay, so this awareness part, be it self or be it social awareness, a relationship basically, that comes under, you know, you recognize, yeah, and then management, self-management and social management. Okay, relationship basically, that comes under your regulation. You regulate, you manage, as simple as that. The big picture they're talking about, you know, look at the big picture, because once you see the big picture, the interconnectedness, and then many things, you know, get solved then and there. Because as long as you see the things in bits and pieces, you know, then you are bound to get emotionally disturbed. For instance, when you know that during teenage, because of hormonal imbalance, the teenagers, they get irritated very soon. Yeah, we know this. Yeah. Then we know, we empathize. And as we know, when the respected ladies, when they go through their menstruation, so these 4-5 days, they become very irritable, right? Yeah. So during these 4-5 days, I don't take any panga with my wife. Yeah. How to increase your emotional intelligence? Self-awareness strategies, all the 4 skills: self-awareness strategies, self-management strategies, social awareness strategies, and social management strategies, relationship management strategies. So these are there. Another beauty of this book is they have picked up several case studies. I think it's not, there's several, for example, what a lack of self-awareness looks like. So there is Tina, a marketing manager. Self-awareness score is 69. At the cover page, flap inside. It's a fantastic quote of Aristotle, and he says, anyone can become angry, that is easy. But to be angry with the right person, to the right degree, at the right time, for the right purpose, and in the right way, that is not easy. Isn't it? Because at times you need to, you can't suppress, you see. I am against suppression. Because the suppression leads to all kinds of psychosomatic disorders, and it is basically your personal suffering. You should not suppress. Yeah, you should express, but express with highest possible degree of politeness and professionalism. What are the things really matter? Yeah, is it only the thoughts? How thoughts are affected? It could be the elements, the different 5 elements. Suppose it's a summer season, it's very dry and arid and very hot, and during that time, if you are having an argument, it will become very heated argument for sure. Okay. Second is what you consume. What you consume. I don't want to get into that. By consumption, I mean, by intake, I mean not just food and drinks, but with all 5 senses. What you suppose visuals. You are always watching all those movies, all those web series where anger or all those negative emotions or even abusing is done so proudly, and you will also enjoy being like that. Being like that. It's a part and parcel. Actually speaking, when it comes to spiritual intelligence, it's like breaking off a huge divine mirror, infinite mirror. And when you break that mirror, every piece of mirror will reflect the same truth. That's the quality of the mirror. So we all are those pieces of mirror. We all reflect this truth. So let's go explore and co-travel with Travis Bradberyy and Jean Greaves. Ladies and gentlemen, they are the authors of the bestseller, international bestseller of Emotional Intelligence Quick Guide.